Hello YouTube, Damo_23 here, and welcome back to episode number 53 of Non-League to Legend, the French edition, the Paris 13 Atletico save, or becoming better than PSG, whichever way you want to refer to it. Since we last met, after the crazy game against Lazio, and if you've not watched last episode, just go and check out how crazy the semi-final tie of the Conference League was. The final day of the season is where we're meant to be going with this. We're not, because of results that have gone our way for the first time, the entire save. That's probably a bit crazy. First time in the last 3 months that we've had something go our way. We just played FCSM, we won 2-0. Started 4-2-3-1. Even game, got a goal, switching the 5 at the back, got another goal, looked good. Alonso, by the way, might be a bit of a sneaky winning midfielder for the final. Maybe. But what's happened is Lille and Rennes played in the games before me because I played the early kickoff. And they beat Reims, 3-4, 2-0, whatever it was. More importantly, Rennes played Bordeaux. Bordeaux are not particularly a good side. Bordeaux smacked them 5-1. That is their second loss since February in the league. Second loss since February. Second loss since FC Nantes on the 8th of the 1st. And Rennes go lose to Bordeaux, who that win there should keep them up in the league by the looks of it. Which is crazy. Which means this episode, we're going to give you Brest. Because if we win against Brest, even if Rennes win, right, they go to 56, but we win, we would then be mathematically secure of European football. I'll still give you the PSG game, but because then it's a 4-day break, I would fully rotate and expect to get pumped by PSG on the final day. And with that, hopefully, we just go out here and beat Brest. So yeah, it was going to be just the last game of the season because we expected Rennes and Lille to win their games as well and it'd be a final day shootout. And it's now turned out that if we beat Brest, we will not get caught and we'll finish a minimum 7th. And we haven't completely bottled it. There is a world, however, where if Lyon were to lose and Marseille were to lose, we could put ourselves in position to have some final day potential for Champions League, and that could be interesting as well. Welcome back, YouTube. Brest, 6th versus 9th. Big game in terms of being able to rotate fully against PSG on the final day. Big game in terms of if OJ needs to beat Marseille, which is very possible, that we could be in a position where it could come down to the final day to make the Champions League. We need to see who Lyon are playing. Lyon are playing Lille. Wow, big game there too. I don't know what we prefer. Who's Rennes got? Rennes are home to FC Nantes. They should be winning. Right, just win the game and wherever the results go, they go. Right, that's all that matters. Let's see what goes on here. We are going to go unchanged from what just played, which means Alonso will start. He's been in pretty good form. There's a part of me that does want to start Lucas Senet because he's now developing quite nicely. He's very good mentals. Deep line playmaker and defender support would be a very good option. But been playing this ball-winning midfielder for a while. Alonso's been developing quite nicely as a 19-year-old too. And I think we need to start playing a couple of these kids. Or like more Senek and Alonso where we can. Because they are very, very good at what they do. Look, I don't want to talk about them. Look, it's the first time we've remained unchanged in a long while. Our recent forms draw, win, draw, which arrests a lot of the bad form that we were in. Joe Lucas can't play the Europa League final, or the Europa Conference final, which only gives me one left back in the 4-2-3-1, and then yeah. Yeah, mate. Snow day? Nah, not a snow day, mate. Not a snow day. Anyway, Joe Lucas with the ball. Schindler. Goes along with a collie. Doesn't win that header. Skone. Don't win that one either. Hopefully we're on the ball here. Highlight inside 30 seconds. Zeno. Dieng. Good ball to Billing. Dropping in. Lutz and Door's feet. Back to Zeno. Billing. Got to play Dieng now. Long highlight to start with. Alonso. Great ball from Alonso. The Spaniard-Argentinian with a great ball. Ball in back stick. Finds Dosu. Melbalai. We lead inside a minute. This is a lot different run of form than what we were on last night and even the start of today. How things have turned quickly. We lead 1-0. Nah, not where I live. There's like really cold mountains. The question from Ali here, YouTube. Do you get snow in Australia? There's some really cold mountain peaks or whatever where the altitude's a bit lower and it does snow from time to time. But only in selected like during winter and when it's really cold. Not where I live. Never seen snow. Not something on my to-do list. Like, oh, it'd be nice to see snow, but I much prefer the Heat. Hey, that's a foul. Indoor was in one-on-one. We have Chavez been sent off for that twice this year. He's brought him down. It's only because he hasn't gone to the ground that's not a foul and a red card. Melbourne, Joe Lucas, who can't play the final. Just Alioski is just, not quick enough to do this. And that's what worries me, is that we're going to have to start Alioski no matter what in the final. Out long yellow. It's a big out. Dieng, Billing, Ali Alonso, Dosu, Heads, Collie, onside. Poor keeping none the way. Anyway, 2-0 up inside 7 minutes. He's just scored his 100th goal for the club as captain. Fantastic Collie. I still think next year we might be looking for a better striker, or Dosu moves up front. Anyway, good flick on header. Outside of the boot, keeper should be doing a lot better. It's a mistake from Nardi. But we lead 2-0, which is a pretty good spot to be in. At the moment, no matter what the results are elsewhere, we were going to be securing European football for the second time this year. But we really have bottled a much better finish. Looking for Billing, doesn't find him. Good cutback. Need to win that, Dieng. Does well. Bit lucky that it falls to us there. Dosu over the top. Heads at goal. Hits the frame and comes out. Wow, what a header. 2-0, 20 minutes played. We're in a good spot here. This team is firing at the minute. Yeah, I don't want to keep complaining Alioski and he gets injured, and he's not quick enough, which I don't like him out there, but at the moment we're just doing what we can. Hey, Cruz Cassidy, thank you for the sub on YouTube. It hasn't popped through on my Twitch channel. Sometimes that alert works where people sub to YouTube and it picks it up. But thank you very much there, Cruz. I know that you've been watching in the Twitch chat. So there, live subscription. I just have to say thank you for the support, I am a channel that is not aimed at getting millions of views. I am just do it so people, who are in different time zones than me but do drop in for the occasional stream can stay up to date, or as up to date as I upload. As Collie should make it 3-0 and does. Flag is up. If it's against Collie, he's onside. If it's against Indoor, who won the header, he might have gone early. There is an offside. Who was offside is the question. Thought Indoor might have been... Okay, Indoor's definitely not off. Okay, Collie's off by a mile. Never mind. I need to put my sunglasses on. Hey, there it is. Cruz Cassidy. There it is. The YouTube subscription live in an episode. Love that. Don't let him shoot. Against the run of play we concede. It's always been the case in this 4-2-3-1. We just don't keep clean sheets. 2-0 up and straight away a goal that makes things nervy. Gunter hits there. As you would see there, Cruz, I think I uploaded episode 35 today. Episode 53 we're currently filming. So it's a bit out of date. 0.09 XG and it's 2-1 and it's a nervy now. Well done on controlling possession. We'll keep that up. My plans of giving Alioski some more game time to get him match fit do not play out. Lucas is a much better left back, but I expected him to leave. I had an offer in for 325. They asked me to put in my list, and I needed to take someone out of the Conference League. So we took out Joe Lucas, expecting him to leave. So, but yeah, here's what it is. Dominating the game, and it's only 2-1. A draw would be horrendous to take right now. Don't think... Well, I changed system in FCSM here, Twitch chat. FCSM were dominating the ball, etc. We look like a team at the minute that could just make this 3 or 4-1 at any point. That's offside as well. Another disallowed goal for offside. I will put it out there here, YouTube and Twitch. This has got a feel of a 2-2 FMing. We've had a lot of these this year, where our thing is going right. That looked offside too. Yeah. Good pass though from Melbourne Lions, having a good game. Senik's going to come in. Deep line playmaker there on support. Slight for like. Boys are having a good run. Collie on a booking. Don't want him getting suspended. Kieda loves dropping in. Let's get him as a poacher. Final man. He's seen him score a lot as a poacher, so in he goes. That's okay. Zeno's having a pretty poor game. But he's one of our most important players. First time these two have played together. What a time to do it. Travis and Dieng, like as a two. They have played together as part of a three with an experienced guy. I think Travis's speed to nullify balls over the top could be huge here. 21 shots, 8 on target, XG 2.32. It's only 2-1. Time starts ticking away. Start time wasting a touch. Play for a set piece. Major reason playing for a set piece is just to waste some time. Headed into the post. Dosu puts it in. No offside flag. Game over. Come on. We got European football next year, baby. Alioski will come in there for Lucas. Gemma for Billing. And Derek for Hector Fort before he gets hurt. Oh, apparently we got no more changes. That's fine. Alright, 3-1. Should be all she wrote. Good header. Into the post. Found its way to Dosu. Goal. 3-1. Deserve it. Should be more than 3-1, but we'll take it. It's another great performance. Boys have looked good. I think this performance just sums up that we have to play 4-2-3-1 against Spurs and be brave. And then, it's the same way we did against Lazio in the second leg. If they look like the dominating midfield, 5 at the back, and just shut up shop in the middle of the park. Melbourne started playing well. Now we have to look at the results here. Saying that though, Melbourne started this year a bit patchy. Ended this year really good. Have a look at his run of form. 7.8, 8.2, 7.8, 7.8. He's starting to get into it. Advanced playmaker on attack. It's the position. Qualify for the Conference League no matter what. PSG crown champions. We're on 61 points. We'll see where that puts us. Oh, I don't want to go that far back. Okay, this will do. I've never been this far back. No, let's not go there again. I just want to see the matches of the last match though. Right, here we go. Monaco won. That's fine. Marseille. Juden, OJ Nice. It's an important point. There is a world where, well, mathematically, they will say that we can do it. We can't because we've got to be too far back in goal difference. Lille beat Lyon. Lille beat Lyon. And Rennes won, but because we're on 61 points, they can't catch us. Wow, nice. That puts us in a position where right now we're currently sitting in an automatic Europa League spot, which means no matter what, if we finish 5th, we're straight away into the group stage of the Europa League without any qualifying. Oh man, imagine if Marseille lost here, we would be a final day shootout. I'm pretty sure in League 1, it is results against goal difference. It is. Goal difference. Unfortunate. It's goal difference. With that being said, it's either going to be Europa League proper, Europa League qualifying, or Europa League or Europa Conference League again. There is the fact that we have the backup that if we beat Spurs, we're automatically into the Conference League final. They're automatically into the Europa League, I think. We might rotate here because, look, the likelihood of us going in there and beating PSG, unlikely. It's only 4 days later. I think fully rotating, lowest you can finish the 7th. There is a world where Lyon don't win. Who do Lyon have on the final day? If they got someone really, really poor, then maybe we might have to go full strength. They got Rennes who are fighting for their lives or already down. Oh, they're down. So they're winning. Well, technically speaking, if they win and Toulouse lose by enough, could get out. Let me know what you do, YouTube. Timestamp it. I think it's 11 minutes and something into the episode. Timestamp it. Would you rotate knowing that you got the Conference League in 4 days' time, knowing that even if you haven't beat PSG once in the save, if you lose, going full strength, your team's going to be wrecked anyway for the Conference League final, right? But if you win or draw, you're most likely going to be in a Europa League qualifying or, we could draw and still end up 7th. But knowing that if you fully rotate, you could be 100% fit, knowing that you've got Spurs, and know if you beat Spurs, you're in the Conference League, which I think is more likely. I think we're going to rotate. Full rotation. Know that we've locked up European. We're going to rotate all 11. We'll give you guys that rotated game, knowing that if we somehow were to win, we would be in the Europa League proper next year, and that's some pretty good progression. Welcome back, YouTube. Final day we have made the decision that we will be fully rotating and just copying a hiding versus PSG. But important to note, Lille, who are in 6th, play Bordeaux. If they don't win, we will finish ahead of them. Important to note that Lyon are playing away against Reims, who need a win in order to Reims need a win in order to have any hope of getting out the group, out the relegation zone on the final day. In terms of the team, it is fully rotated, as you can see. I even gone with our backup keeper in Desprez in net. I've then got Norcus, Chavez, Gozzi, and Lucas. Gemma is going to play because I think Alonso is going to play on the final. He's been in great form, a few sevens in his last few games. Might need to do it. We'll see what goes on here. Gemma needs some minutes as well. Unfortunately, we just don't have a backup right winger. So Indoor is going to have to start Dieng in the hole with Bertrand, who, by the way, this kid, I've tried to loan him out, haven't received a loan. He looks fantastic. Promising winger. Is the only guy that of note that's come through our academy in the whole save. Look, very well-rounded physicals, okay technicals, okay mentals. There's a world where maybe he develops, but without having an under-19s team, it hurts. I think the way to plan for that, I'll talk about next episode, but probably some affiliate clubs is what we'll look at. And then we've got Kieda up top. Collie couldn't even play this game. Dieng on the bench. Long Yellow is going to be fit for another 6 to 12 days, not ready for a fitness test. He might scrape the bench. Alioski, obviously, we're going to look to get some minutes as well. I expect to get pumped. But don't get me wrong, I expect to get pumped. It's all about what we can do. We owe PSG after what happened. We can pump them up. Look, he's just being rested in a story here. I don't particularly care. All right. Look, PSG have been playing this 7 at the back system with thing. No Mbappe. They've rotated too, PSG. Lol. Interesting. Let's see how we go here. Prepare for the barking dog. My mum's just come home. And there we are. 0-0 and away we go. 0-0 and away we go. Look, expect to get pumped. Is what it is. And yeah. Norcus with the throw in. Finds Gemma. This would be pretty interesting if when we fully rotate against PSG, we do it.
Hello.
How are you, Mum? I didn't see your text message until I got home.
What are we going to have then?
Something. We'll figure it out.
I'm starving.
Joe Lucas with the ball, going down the line. Bertrand, good touch, good turn. Dieng, ball through, indoor. We could have been 1-0 up against PSG with our second string side. They have fully rotated themselves though. But look at their team. Samuel Lino, great player. Diop, Diaby, great players. Kimpembe, Emery grows into a freak. So it's not like they've 100% rotated because I think that Emery would be great. Good save from Desprez. Can we just see what the hell happened there? Headed, beats the backup keeper in Desprez. Hits the bar, hits him, doesn't go in somehow. Chavez clears it into the head of Gozzi, and Eric then volleys and Desprez saves. Rightio. That would have been an interesting way to concede as well. Like your kitchen sink. I'm clean for mum. I want my recognition. Dieng heads. Nuno Mendes. Goes up the line. Dalot. Emery. Kieda does well. Campagne. Eric Garcia. So they haven't fully rotated, but they've rotated. There's no Mbappe. You know, Capola and Eric Garcia would normally start from 2. Kimpembe. Marquinhos isn't starting. You name it. But look. 29 minutes in, it's 0-0. We yet to have a shot. Read into that what you will. We're yet to have a shot. This isn't the type of game that I particularly care. It's just nice to see that without Mbappe, we might have a chance versus them. Mbappe, I know he had an injury, but I do think he was back by now. Dressing room, happy. Happy how he performed so far. Tactics, Alioski's actually going to go out there. This could be the last time we see Joe Lucas, by the way. Great player. Miss him. Going to miss him when he's gone, but just keep them fast. And there we are. Let's continue on. Nuno Mendes. Derek's picked up a booking. At what point... Well, let's not have that discussion until he misses. All right. At what point do we look at the latest scores around and go, can we FM PSG? So far, they've gone to up top and moved to a 10. So far, 60 minutes in, it's 0-0. This is a lot better than I expected. At what point do we look at results and go, do we start getting a couple of full-strength boys on here to try and win the game late? PSG were here for the taking. I didn't realise that would be this much. Good save from Desprez, the backup keeper. It's had a pretty good game, the backup. Right. Latest scores, let's have a look. Bordeaux beating Lille. So no matter what, we're ahead there, which is fine. OJ Nice losing, Marseille winning, Lyon are winning, so Lyon are going to jump us unless we win. As you can see, there we are. Let's go back into the PSG tactics. I reckon 15 minutes to go. Let's make some changes. Let's go for it. Melba Light in. Poacher for Keita. Lucas out for Alioski. Dosu. Billing. And Mullet. Move these two around. Maybe move back that way. I think we're going to go like that. We've gone for it. I didn't think I was going to be saying this, but we've gone for it. Imagine if we get one really late against PSG. How are you, Gabby? Good to see you, mate. Greetings from Australia, mate. He's from Argentina. We gave these guys a scare. I hope Messi does it, by the way, in the World Cup. Be a great story. Saying that, though, Morocco would be a great story, too. The boring one would be France, but they're very good. Anyway, ball in, Gozzi. Nico Paz. Marquinhos. He hits the post. PSG have hit the post last 2 times. I'm just going to put it out there. We're a couple of minutes away from getting our first point ever against PSG, and it's when I fully rotated. I fully rotated trying to get pumped, and we, for the first time, have got PSG. A team that's had Norkus, who's barely played, Alioski, and Desprez, our backup keeper, and there we are. That's ridiculous. Can't sleep. You'll be right, mate. You'll be fine. First game's tonight, right, for us? Well, the thing. Pretty sure it is. Still need to do my fantasy team too. That's actually a good reminder. Yeah. You'll be fine. You'll be Croatia. Well, we defended for good value. It is what it is. It's fine. We finished 6th, boys. Look, I'll take that. Fully rotated and got a point off PSG on the final day. That's a great way. If that's what's going to happen, that's a great way to go into this Europa Conference League final. Yeah. 1 point ahead of Lille. Puts us into, I believe, the qualifying stages of the Europa League, which is fantastic. I don't think we qualified properly for there. But yeah. We'll just confirm that in a second. That was Didier's 100th appearance and he came out with a clean sheet, which is nice. Let's just confirm where that means for us for next year. Group stage. Oh, we go straight into the group stage. Fantastic. All right, that's fantastic. Boys, automatically in the group stage of the Europa League. Does not matter what happens here against Spurs. But next episode, we have the final of the Conference League. We have Spurs in a game that is a replay of one of the league games we played. And hopefully we can do a job against them. We will be playing the 4-2-3-1. See you then. Thank you and goodbye.